and I will be watching from my bed in a Canadian hospital. From Hamilton, actually, the place where you said even pigeons are depressed. It's not that bad, really. Yes, it is. I'm so tired of hearing capitalist clowns in the US talk shit about our healthcare system. Here's my deal as in real life, happening now. This is evidence of how it works. I want you to listen to this. I went to the ER on Friday night, given meds for a stomach illness and antibiotics, and told to follow up with my GP this week. Reasonable enough, right? By Sunday, I hadn't improved, so I went back just to be sure. They ordered some tests and then sent me to be admitted. Turned out it was a UTI that wreaked havoc in my kidneys. UTI, urinary tract infection. That's right, I'm a doctor. Yeah, I could have been pissed about the first ER visit, but this shit happens, and I really didn't think it was that serious. So far, I've had 3 distinct doctors working on my file: an emergency medicine specialist, an internal medicine specialist, and a nephrologist. That's someone who deals with kidneys. In addition to a number of interns and students that make separate visits as a part of their work and studies. I have 2 different nurses per day, both very personable, and have been on IV fluids and antibiotics for 5 days. 5 days, antibiotics. I get 3 meals daily, and tea and toast are available 24 hours in the pantry if you're well enough to make it. Oh, I'd make it. I hope there's jam. I have 0 complaints. Well, except that it's a Catholic hospital. And that Central Wi-Fi wouldn't let me launch your website because it was deemed offensive. Other than that, completely satisfied. I will pay no money out of pocket for any of this, with the exception of prescription meds that go home with me, which private coverage is also available for. So a big fuck you to the anti-socialist sociopaths in the US. I hope you choke on your fucking McBurger and fries and you can't afford for someone to give you the Heimlich.
Chris Van Orden, for your Eastern show. Dear Lou, this is really isn't a rant, but it falls under the related category of goddamn stupid shit that happens to me. I have family in the Gettysburg area, so I spend a lot of time traveling between Easton and Gettysburg. Years ago, when I had hair and the president wasn't orange, the scenery along the route was like a Norman Rockwell painting. Nothing but the finest Pennsylvania farmland. The beauty of the fields and the barns and the grazing animals was truly breathtaking. Now, it's more like a wilderness of warehouses and truck traffic. But there's still stunning farm vistas in eastern Pennsylvania that rival any region in the United States. During one of my trips through the farm vistas in eastern Pennsylvania, I stopped for a bathroom break at the Love's Travel Stop in Charlottesville. Charlottesville is a very pleasant rural community between Easton and Harrisburg. Like any traveler, I parked my car, hopped out, stuffed my smartphone into my pocket, and headed for the men's room. While in the men's room and standing at the urinal, the GPS on my smartphone announced, with the sharp echo found only in a public restroom, take a right. Holy shit, are you fucking kidding me? Needless to say, everyone in the goddamn men's room was looking at me. After an awkward silence, the guy standing in a urinal next to me said, with only the hint of a smile, thank God I don't need GPS to find my dick. Thank you, Chris.
Fuck you, member. That's my fan club. For so long, I got second row last time you were here, which I think was at least 2 years ago. It was a little less than 2 years ago, okay? That's what I do. It's generally a 2-year rotation, except for Bismarck, but they didn't want me to come back because they support the president. So I said I let my membership last because you don't come to Austin anymore. John, I'm going to be in Austin, I think, in November. Yeah, I'm there in November, John. So go to my website.
and it'll say that. That's why I'm on that fucking Facebook fuck thing. And that has no effect. So John, I'm sorry that, but join fuck you again. And you'll get a really great seat. And we do it at Austin City Limits, which is where you saw me last. Miss Kay, I live in Washington State and have for many years. I was even born here. I bought a Prius a few years back. My friends have called it multiple different kitchen appliances, a golf cart, a pop can, a roller skate, and even one of them called the engine a hamster. Then quickly downgraded it to gerbil. Honestly, as long as that little rodent keeps running in the fucking wheel, I don't give a shit. It consistently gets 47 to 49 miles to the gallon, and to all of you Prius shamers out there, kiss my cat's stinky ass. Here's the thing. My state is more progressive than most, which definitely has its benefits. But because I drive a hybrid, I have this fun little charge when I license my car. Now, I would understand an extra gas tax charge because the gas tax is around 50 cents per gallon, and I definitely pay less than most. But oh fucking no, that's not the fucking reason. The extra charge is to fund electric charging stations. I was like, what in the flying fuck? My car is a fucking hybrid. I can't use a charging station, even if I fucking wanted to. When I called into headquarters a few years back, it was half-assed explained to me that since I drove a hybrid, they didn't think I would mind out of the goodness of my heart. I asked if the owners of regular vehicles are being charged with the same fee. I was told no. Are you fucking kidding me? Apparently, Washington drivers of non-electric or hybrid cars have no goodness in their hearts. Lewis, since you're in Seattle, you can attest to that by the way people drive. They're fucking nuts. I don't have a problem with charging stations, but that shit isn't fair. When I looked up information about charging stations, because I do shit like that for all the good it does me, I find out a fun fact. Tesla needs a special charger. Great, just what we fucking need, the car equivalent of an iPhone that doesn't play well with others. I can't wait for the X special edition to come along right before Christmas. Some days, Lewis, I feel like a snowball in a handbasket, just rolling the dice, crossing my fingers on my final destination, and hoping when I get there I can fucking stand up and shout, bingo! Thank you very much. This comes from Damien Inorino. You got it? Inorino? Inorino. Was that close? Thanks. Seriously, yours is at least fucking, some of them come in, I'm going, where's the vowel? But that's Inorino. Okay, thank you for this, Damien. I'm sure if the people who booked your hotel here in Rhode Island hate you, they booked it on the East Providence side of 95. So you had to deal with the bridge nightmare we are all experiencing for the next couple of years because our useless, lying, fucking asshole inspectors at the Department of Transportation somehow missed that the bridge is going to completely motherfucking collapse at any minute. It needs to be replaced. So now we're forced to deal with self-righteous fuckfaces on a daily basis that have no idea when a zipper merge is. And like to block two cock-sucking lanes because they think that people need to merge into one lane of travel 8 miles before construction instead of when we were all taught when we go to driver's training to do. These are the same fucking asshats that do the speed limit in the passing lane on any particular highway while people behind them are seriously considering prison time if they consider to block them. I want those scab-infested cunts of society if that weren't enough, to all catch chlamydia from their cheating spouses. Damien, thank you for making me feel like a clean comic. I won't go into the rest of it. I may continue to read it on the Redcast, because he ends with, sincerely, Father Foxborough, ordained minister.